This is everything I ate for the Auckland half marathon. We started with a classic sesame bagel. I topped it with raspberry jam and egg, which is such an elite combo to me. I also had a mandatory banana before hydrating with some salty electrolytes that I got for free the other day. Then I left the house at 4:30 a.m. to catch the ferry to the start area at Devonport. The excitement was settling in, seeing all these people, and also seeing that gorgeous sunset just made me so happy, man. 15 minutes before the race, I had my first gel. The gel looked like this, by the way, and just like that, we were off on an absolute stunner of a race day. The energy was absolutely phenomenal until I realized literally after the first corner, there'd immediately be a hill. So 4 hills later at the 4K mark, we had our first aid station, so I got some electrolytes in. Then at the second aid station at the 9K mark, I had my second gel. I really should have just stopped and slowed down here because you can actually see me spill some of my gel and water because I just didn't stop to walk. I had some more electrolytes at the 12K aid station before the long slog to the Harbor Bridge climb, and look, telephone box. The Harbor Bridge climb really made me question all my life decisions, but the view was absolutely worth it. At the 17K aid station, I had my third and final gel. This one had extra caffeine in it for a little boost, but I also saved this for last because apparently it also makes you poo. I slogged through the last 4Ks with the energy from the crowd, a cheeky Red Bull station, and literally Austin Powers pushed me through the final few Ks and into the finish line. I finished with a time of 2 hours and 4 minutes, which I was very happy with, and treated myself to some water and another banana. I celebrated with my family a bit and watched my friends run to the finish before grabbing another Red Bull and my complimentary Steinlager beer, which hit so hard after the race. There were actually a bunch of food trucks at the finish area, but I decided to celebrate at one of our favorite cafes, Moreno, because they were doing 10% off if you did the race. I got myself their bistec with egg, potato salad, and onions to get some recovery protein in, and I also tried their jackfruit matcha, which was incredible. For dinner later in the day, I celebrated with my family at one of our favorite Malaysian restaurants, Treasure Kitchen. We got so much food like char kway teow, butterfloss squid, and this insane prosperity yam basket. Everything was so decadent, but I feel like I deserved it after such an exhausting race. And finally, I ended the day with a glass of red wine, cause why not? It was such a fun day, and anyway, until the next half marathon, I guess.